WOTCCASIA, welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Outpost map and we've got how-to from 40 win rate clan in the Centurion Action X. Now the map's not so important, the Centurion Action is what we want to show you. This battle was done on the first day of the release of version 1.20, which brought in changes to various tanks for rebalancing. And just switch back to the actual balancing changes and then we'll come back to the battle. Right, this is the page with the rebalancing changes for the 1.20 version that just came in, as we mentioned just before. So changes for the Centurion Action X, we've got an improvement in gun reload time from 8.6 to 8 seconds. Dispersion on turret traversion is being brought down to 0.08, so from 0.12. So that's pretty impressive. Top speed 55 k's, it's only 2k more, so a little bit small improvement there. And gun dispersion during movement brought down by the same amount to 0.1, and gun dispersion on held traverse to 0.1. So what that really adds up to, in my view, is that if you've been mounting vertical stabilizer, you can probably swap that out and replace it with something else that might add value to the tank. So just bear that in mind. And just to finalize on that one, because of these changes here, they've also brought in some improvements to the preceding tanks, the Centurion Mark 1 and the Centurion Mark 7/1. So if you've got those vehicles, yeah, have a look out for those changes as well. All right, so we'll go back to the battle now. All right, so we're back now, and as was shown in the preceding section, the main changes are in terms of gun handling, and look at that shot on the move into the LTDB. I did cop one in back, but that was a good example of the improvements in gun handling and the reduction in bloom from gun traverse and vehicle movement. So obviously the other big change is the DPM, so hopefully that will pay off here. So no changes in armor layout or that sort of thing. There was a small improvement in the vehicle speed, so just the gun handling is the key thing, and there we go. Another shot there, moving turret on a moving target to get the kill, and that's the first kill of the game. Alright, so there's plenty of targets around here. Outpost map, this is sort of the central part, so you've got access to all the enemy tanks. There you go. Another shot there. The 7132. Alright, well, that didn't hit, but you see the changes that were mentioned are about changes to dispersion relating to gun movement, largely, so it doesn't change the actual accuracy of the gun. But as I mentioned in the previous section, if you'd been mounting a vertical stabilizer, for example, you could probably swap that out for improved aiming as an example. So I'll leave that to you. Playing this tank, you know, how you think it suits your game style. Well, that's a good choice, but I think that would be a good option for replacing two-stab. Alright, now, as mentioned, got a central position here, and it's found a Martian. First shot didn't go in, that turret was just a bit too angled, but got a nice flat side of the hull there. Guy's angling towards the targets he's facing. This is allowing our two to basically farm the Martian, and 2 more shots and he's gone, I would say. Just pulls back enough in time, but he's not really moving away from that position, so it looks like this is going to be a good opportunity to get rid of him. And there you go. Nice flat side of the turret. 1 more shot and he's gone. No, anyway, goes down to an E75, but that's allowed how to pick up most of the hit points of that heavy tank being out of them. Alright, so the 2 kills up now. Hit point difference a little bit in favour of their team at 1300, but early days yet, just in the first 5 minutes of the game. Now we know where the arty is, down the back there, but not spotted, so can't do much about that. And just looking for some passing traffic. Don't want to back out too much, obviously you'll expose the side of your tank to things, but being spotted and travelling below you, you should be able to shoot down on them. But I guess the advantage of this position, you've got multiple points to shoot from, so it's a matter of just picking where the tanks are and spotting tanks, and can you get a shot on them without exposing yourself too much is the main advantage here. Alright, we go Ram Panzer. Now it bounces off the front and takes the damage. Yeah, again, that was coming out sideways, so to be unexpected. But it did bounce off the Ram Panzer. It's a bit unfortunate. So switching to the heat round, make no mistake. L2 is going to get his damage. And he's got a -3 down below who's just not paying attention to him. Oh no, he seems to have noticed that he's being threatened here, so L2 just staying out of his way. Alright, nice shot down on the top of the hull. And he can avoid this R3, yeah, just really not paying enough attention to the biggest threat right above him. And here we've got some other tanks now being spotted. Gets a hit on the Skoda. So this is turning into a bit of a farming simulator. There's the Ram Panzer again. He should get a shot into him. Yes, he does. He can pull back now quite safely. And there's just probably the Ram Panzer, I think. Go pick your shot, fire straight through him. And he should be able to finish him off now with his DPM. Alright, he takes a hit, but that's alright. He's still got plenty of hit points. Gets the kill. So 2 kills now to R2. And their team's on a bit of a roll here and got a bit of a Wolfpack featuring here too, so hopefully his newly found extra 2 km per hour is going to pay off. Didn't see any changes to the vehicle characteristics over ground in terms of speed, but having that extra 2 km per hour is pretty handy. And he does take a hit there coming in, but looks like that's the last stronghold of enemy tanks, and that's where he's going to get the most of his value. They get another shot on the move there, so again, just showing off the value of the gun dispersion changes. Yes, and he's got a nice right area for picking. It's got a relatively strong turret, but he's got some targets in front of him, a squishy Scorpion G, and you can focus him down. So nice high roll there, 511. It takes him up to over 6k of damage, so really having a day out now in this tank. It doesn't matter who he shoots at, I think he gets a low roll just to compensate for the 511. It's a bit of bad luck and he should be able to get another shot in. It's just trading hit points here at the moment, but it's DPM that's going to hold him in good stead here. And he's closing in on 8k. Will he get to there? There's plenty of time left in the game. It's just whether there's enough hit points left in the enemy. There's only 1200 hit points left. You should get 8k out of this, no problem. Although they're starting to melt. Here we go, one more shot. Yep, that's his 8k. Great result, and he might get the kill if he's lucky. No, that is the end of the game. But anyway, a great output of heat there from How2. And unfortunately, we don't have results. So this is one of the downsides of version 1.20, the replays have been broken in terms of results, so we can't show you the comparison from him to the other teams, and he's the other players in his own team, but I can guarantee you that he earned an Ace Tanker badge on this one, and 8k, or 8.1 actually, is a pretty massive amount, so he's pretty sure he's finished top on damage as well. So a great game there from How2. Hopefully you got something out of this video as well, and if you did, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. We'll have more content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.